Namaste children. Already we have started the lesson ratio and proportion. We have started the exercise also, exercise 12.1. We have completed till question number 7. Today I am going to start question number 8. We have studied about ratio. What is the meaning of ratio? Ratio is comparison by division. Comparison of any quantities by the method of division is called ratio. Question number 8. In a year, Seema earns rupee 1,50,000 and saves rupee 50,000. Find the ratio of money that Seema earns to the money she saves. Question number B. Money that she saves to the money she spends. Here there are two sub-questions. First, you have to try to understand the question, what they have given, what we have to find out. What amount of money Seema earns, they have given 1,50,000. Amount of money she saves, it is also given rupee 50,000. We have to find the ratio. Now I am going to solve question number A. Money that Seema earns to the money she saves. First we have to write the given. Money that Seema earns is equal to rupee 1,50,000. We have to write this. Next, money that Seema saves, it is also given equal to rupee 50,000. Next, required ratio is equal to, ratio means comparison by division. In the numerator, we have to write Seema earns, money that Seema earns, 1,50,000. Divided by, in the denominator, we have to write money that Seema saves, that is 50,000. 1,50,000 divided by 50,000. We have to do the simplification. In the numerator, we have 4 zeros. In the denominator, we have 4 zeros. 4 zeros get cancelled. So what is the remaining? In the numerator 15, denominator 5. So we have to simplify this. 15 divided by 5. Both the numbers are divisible by 5. Both the numbers are coming in table 5. So 15 divided by 5 divided by 5 divided by 5. So if you divide 15 by 5, you get 3 because 5 3s are 15. If you divide 5 divided by 5, that is 5 1s are 5. So 3 divided by 1. We have to write it in the ratio form. 3 by 1, it is in the fraction form. We have to write it in the ratio form. 3:1. Already we have studied how to write the ratio form. This symbol is called ratio. 3:1. How to read this? 3:1. Next I am going to solve sub-question B. Money that Seema earns, money that she saves to the money she spends, we have to find. Here, money that Seema spends, it is not given in the question. Here we need to calculate amount of money Seema spent. Amount spent, how to find out? We know that amount spent is equal to earnings minus savings. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಇವಾಗ 10 ರೂಪೀಸ್ ಇದೆ, ನೀವು 10 ರೂಪೀಸ್ ಅರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 2 ರೂಪೀಸ್ ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಅಂದರೆ ಸೇವಿಂಗ್ಸ್ 2 ರೂಪೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 10 ಮೈನಸ್ 2 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 8 ರೂಪೀಸ್. 8 ರೂಪೀಸ್ ನೀವು ಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು, ಅಂದರೆ ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡಿರೋದು. ಸೊ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಸ್ಪೆಂಟ್, ಹೌ ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್? ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಇರೋ ಅರ್ನಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಇರೋ ಸೇವಿಂಗ್ಸ್, ಅವೆರಡನ್ನು ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಸ್ಪೆಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಅರ್ನಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಸೇವಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಅರ್ನಿಂಗ್ಸ್, ಸೀಮಾಸ್ ಅರ್ನಿಂಗ್ಸ್ 1,50,000 minus savings 50,000. So if you subtract these two numbers, 1,50,000 minus 50,000 is rupee 1 lakh. Okay, so amount spent is rupee 1 lakh. We have to find the ratio of money that she saves to the money she spends. So in the ratio is equal to, in the numerator we have to write money she saves. First ಯಾವ್ದು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದು numerator ಬರಿಬೇಕು. Money she saves, I have written in the numerator 50,000 divided by money she spent. We have calculated that 1 lakh rupee. So 50,000 divided by 1 lakh. So numerator we have continuously 4 zeros. In the denominator also 4 zeros, 5 zeros are there. So 4 zeros get cancelled. Remaining is 5 divided by 10. Okay, we have to simplify this. If you divide both the numbers by 5, we get 1 divided by 2. 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10. So it is 1 divided by 2. What is the ratio form of 1 divided by 2? 1 is to 2. It is the ratio symbol. How to read this? 1 is to 2. It is the required ratio. Have you understood this? Next, I will pass on to question number 10. Question number 10. In a college, out of 4,320 students, 2,300 are girls. Find the ratio of, question number A, number of girls to the total number of students. Question number B, number of boys to the number of girls. Question number A, number of girls, first we have to write the given. Number of girls equal to 2,300. Total number of students, it is given 4,320. Now ratio, first ratio is number of girls to total number of students. In the numerator we have to write number of girls 2,300 divided by total number of students 4,320. So numerator denominator unit place we have zeros, so 0 get cancelled. Remaining is 230 divided by 432. Numerator ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು 0, ಕೆಳಗೆ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು 0 ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಉಳಿದಿದ್ದು 230 divided by 432. If you simplify this, so both the numbers are divisible by 2. So I am going to divide both the numbers by 2. 230 divided by 2, 432 divided by 2. 230, if you divide 230 by 2, we will get 115. We know the division. You can divide it separately. 230 na 2 ಇಂದ divide ಮಾಡಿ 115 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. 432 ಅನ್ನ 2 ಇಂದ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿ 216 you will get. So it is the simplest form. We cannot simplify further. So what is the ratio form? 115 is to 216. It is the required ratio. Now I am going to solve sub question B. Number of boys to the number of girls. ಇದರ ratio ಬರೀಬೇಕು. Number of boys, it is not given in the question directly, but we can find out number of boys. How can we find out number of boys? Number of boys is equal to total number of students minus number of girls. Total number of students ಅಲ್ಲಿ number of girls ನ minus ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ number of boys ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ. ಉಳಿದವರು boys. So total number of students 4,320 minus number of girls, how many? 2,300. If we subtract these two numbers, we will get 2,020. So number of boys equal to 2,020. Now can we write the ratio? Yes. Therefore ratio is equal to 2,020 divided by 2,300. Always the ratio should be keep it in the simplest form. I already told you in the class. So how to simplify this? Unit place we have 0. In the denominator also, in the unit place we have 0. Both the 0 will get cancelled. Remaining is 202 divided by 230. So both are divisible by 2. If we divide 202 by 2, we get 101. 230 divided by 2 is 115. So you can do the normal division separately. So 101 divided by 115. What is the ratio for? 101 is to 115. It is the required ratio. Next, I will pass on to the question number 12. Cost of a dozen pens equal to rupee 180 and cost of 8 ball pens is rupee 56. Find the ratio of the cost of a pen to the cost of a ball pen. First, you have to try to understand the problem. They have given cost of dozen pens. What is the meaning of a dozen pens? A dozen pens is equal to 12 pens. You might have heard this. A dozen bangle. A dozen bangle means 12 bangles. Dozen andre enu 12 anta artha. A dozen pens means 12 pens. So, cost of 12 pens is equal to rupee 180 given. We have to find the ratio of cost of a pen to the cost of a ball pen. Here we need to find cost of a pen and also cost of a ball pen we have to find out. So cost of a pen is equal to 180 divided by 12. 12 ಪೆನ್ನಿಗೆ 180 rupees ಆದರೆ ಒಂದು ಪೆನ್ನಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು? Already you have studied unitary method. 180 divided by 12. If you divide 180 by 12, how to divide this? 180 divided by 12. First we have to take two digits 18. 12 ones are 12. Remainder is 8 minus 2 6. 1 minus 1 0. We have to bring down 0. It will become 60. How to divide 60 by 12? 12 5s are 60. So remainder is 0. So what is the quotient we got? 15. Therefore 180 divided by 12 is equal to 15. 15 divided by 1. 15 divided by 1 means 15. So rupees 15. What is the cost of a pen? It is rupee 15. Next, cost of a ball pen we have to find out. There are two categories. One is pen, another one is ball pen. Cost of 8 ball pens they have given rupee 56. So what is the cost of a ball pen? A ball pen is 56 divided by 8. We know the table 8. 8 sevens are 56. So rupee 7. Therefore, the required ratio is cost of a pen to the cost of a ball pen. In the numerator, we have to write cost of a pen. We got it is 15 rupees. So 15 in the numerator divided by cost of a ball pen we got 7. So 7 in the denominator. 15 divided by 7. We cannot simplify this. It is in the simplest form. So we cannot simplify further. 15 is to 7 is the ratio form. Have you understood? Next, I will pass on to question number 14. Divide 20 pens between Sheila and Sangeeta in the ratio of 3:2. This problem is a little bit different compared to above problem. So there are 20 pens. We have to share, we have to distribute these 20 pens among Sheila and Sangeeta in the ratio of 3:2. Have you understood the meaning of the problem? ಟೋಟಲ್ 20 ಪೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. 20 ಪೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಶೀಲಾ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸಂಗೀತ ಇಬ್ಬರಿಗೂ ಹಂಚಬೇಕು, ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಯಾವ ರೇಷಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ? 3:2 ರೇಷಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಹೌ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್? ಹಿಯರ್ two parts of the ratio are 3 and 2. In the given ratio 3:2, two parts are 3 and 2. We have to take sum of the two parts. Sum of the two parts is equal to 3 plus 2. If we add 3 and 2, we get 5. Okay. We have to add parts of the ratio. 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. What does it mean? If there are 5 pens, Sheila will get 3 pens and Sangeeta will get 2 pens. Okay. If there are 5 pens, Sheila will get 3 pens and Sangeeta will get 2 pens. But here we have total pens 20. If total pens were 20, then what is the Sheila's share and what is Sangeeta's share? That we have to find out. So Sheila's share is equal to 3 divided by 5 into 20. How it is? If there are 5 pens, Sheila will get 3 pens. So how many pens she will get if there are 20 pens? 5 pens ಇದ್ರೆ ಶೀಲಾ 3 ಪೆನ್ ತಗೋತಾ ಇದ್ಲು. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ 20 ಪೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪೆನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾಳೆ? 3 divided by 5 into 20. So how to simplify this? In the numerator we have 20, denominator we have 5. 5 ones are 5, 5 fours are 20. So if you multiply 3 into 4, 3 fours are 12 pens. Okay, 12 pens. So this is Sheila's share. How to find Sangeeta's share? Similarly, Sangeeta's share is equal to 2 divided by 5 into 20. 5 pens ಇದ್ರೆ 2 pens ತಗೋತಾ ಇದ್ಲು ಸಂಗೀತ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ 20 pens ಇದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು? Simplification. 5 ones are 5, 5 fours are 20. So 2 into 4, 2 fours are 8 pens. If we add these two pens, 12 and 8, sum is 12 plus 8 is 20. So there are 20 pens. Have you understood? If they have given 2 ratio, we have to take parts of 2 ratio, then we have to add, then we have to find each share. Next I will pass on to question number 15. Mother wants to divide 36 between her daughters, rupee 36 between her daughters Shreya and Bhumika in the ratio of their ages. If age of Shreya is 15 years and age of Bhumika is 12 years, find how much Shreya and Bhumika will get. This problem is exactly same as question number 14. Have you understood? So ಟೋಟಲ್ 36 ರೂಪೀಸ್ ಇದೆ. 36 ರೂಪೀಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಶ್ರೇಯಾ ಮತ್ತೆ ಭೂಮಿಕಾ ಇಬ್ಬರಿಗೂ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಯಾವ ರೇಷಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಂಚಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರಿಬ್ಬರ ಏಜ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ಶ್ರೇಯಾ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಫ್ ಏಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಶ್ರೇಯಾ ಇಸ್ 15 ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಏಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಭೂಮಿಕಾ ಇಸ್ 12 ಇಯರ್ಸ್, we have to find the share of those two. First we have to find ratio of their ages. Ratio of age of Shreya and Bhumika is 15 is to 12. First ratio barkobeku. Here ratio is not given directly. We have to find 15 is to 12 is the ratio of their ages. So simplified form, always the ratio should be keep it in the simplest form. 15 divided by 12. Both the numbers are divisible by 3. So 3 5s are 15, 3 4s are 12. So 5 divided by 4. 5 divided by 4. I have divided by 3. So what is the ratio form of 5 by 4? 5 is to 4. 5 is to 4 is the required ratio. Now we have to divide rupee 36 in the ratio 5 is to 4. ಈ ರೇಷಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ rupee 36 ಅನ್ನ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು.